Chloe, and I'm here with Inan Zurich. It's such a pleasure to have
Nice
you
meeting
here.
you.
Are you enjoying the con so far?
Oh, it's amazing. Such a unique place here,
Yeah.
you know? It's like a Disneyland for us.
That's exactly what I call it when you go to conventions, because it's just
Exactly.
everything is fantastic. All the people are so nice.
I know, and the vibe. It's
Right,
happening,
right. It's just so, it's almost like homey, you know what I mean?
Sure is. Sure is.
So Inan is the composer for several video games. You've got Dragon Age, right? And you've got Fallout, and then any other ones?
Sure, I did the music for the Prince of Persia series, Crisis, EverQuest, Rift.
You're blowing my mind right now, man. That's awesome. So how'd you get into video game music?
Well, you know, I think it all started in 1996, and I got a weird phone call from a weird person. It was not God, actually. It was my agent.
It was your agent?
But I didn't know that he was my agent at this time.
You thought he was God?
Because he has this voice, you know. But he said, like, would you like to compose music for video games? And I said no.
Right.
And that was the end of it. But I was really lucky because he did not give up on me at all. And he started asking me, so what would you like to do? It's like, I like to write for orchestra. I said, well, you know, video games are orchestras. Yeah, no. Well, you know, I didn't know. I thought that it's always like beep, 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 beep. It was in the 90s, right?
Right, right.
No.
No, yeah.
There is actually orchestras there. So I said, all right, let's give it a try. And believe me, I'm lucky I did.
So you've composed for things that weren't video games before video games?
Sure is.
So what is the difference between composing for something like a movie versus a video game?
Well, it's few main differences. For example, like I compose tons of episodes for Power Rangers, tons of episodes for Beetleborgs, Escaflowne, Mystic Knight, you name it.
I'm totally geeking out right now, being a fangirl, but
well, you know, but there are two main differences. One is more sort of like technical. And the technical is that when you compose to a TV or a movie, you're being locked to a picture.
Right.
So you just need to follow what's going on with your music. In video games, you cannot do it because it's non-linear. You can just go wherever you want. So the music needs to cover more of the emotional aspect to frame what's going on rather than really pinpoint what's going on.
Right.
The other aspect that actually I like even better as far as difference is in movies or in TV, in many times you just follow the story and follow and try to recapture the emotion. In video games, you are creating the emotion.
Music in games is really, really important because it tells the player what's going to happen next and how they're going to play the game, as opposed to a movie, which is, I mean, music in movies is very important, but in video games, it's a huge part of the actual game.
Not only that, but in movies, you'll see it once and then you'll, you know, probably forget about it.
Right.
In video games, you won't be able to forget about it because you see it and hear it.
And it's
so
it becomes like an
times.
emotional cue for you.
Exactly.
You go, oh shoot, there's an enemy coming, or
That's true.
And so this is really cool. So do you play games at all?
Of course, but it's weird because I'm doing a lot of RPGs, like, you know, although not only, but a lot of them. But when it comes to, see, I'm Israeli and I served 4 years in the Israeli army, you know, and in a tank.
So it's probably a little weird to be playing like war games. So
exactly. So, you know, but when it comes to play games, it's always like a shooting because I'm a straight shooter.
Right. Well, you know, it's such a pleasure to have talked with you. And
Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. It's great.